Back. Myself and James just wanted to, before we say goodbye to you, just wanted to do a bit of summing up and also to remind you that there is cake on the way out, but you have to fill in your evaluation forms before we'll let you out with a piece of cake. That the cake is 25th anniversary cake from Green Flag, so enjoy that on your way home or here. But today has really been about being motivated and inspired, and that's what the forum really does, I think, very well, sort of annually, but also we do it sort of on our bi-monthly sessions too. Polly's not here, but you know, everybody really hopefully got really inspired by some of the words that she was saying, talking to us about, you know, levelling up and climate change and the opportunities. And I think, you know, we've all got to think about how we appeal to our customers in the future and how we work towards climate change. So some really inspirational things in the future. Talking about the evidence base and using, you know, all of the research that we've done to move further forward with new policy. So that's all very encouraging. And we've also learnt a lot more about what heritage there is in the region as well from Heritage England, which has been great. Also, we've learnt about the potential to convert green flags that we've already got to the Heritage Awards, which is really great, and hopefully you'll all go away and start thinking about some of those awards that you can convert. And also learning about the Landscape Institute awards, which I'm sure some of us will be going away and thinking about that as well. So lots and lots of opportunities to do more networking, which hopefully you've done during the breaks as well. So some really inspiring stuff. I've been talking about the high points of today, but James has got the opportunity to talk to you about some possible low points.
Yeah, thanks, Liz. So yeah, as Liz said, I get to talk about the low points, which doesn't sound really good. I was going to talk about the weather actually, but I think we lucked out, didn't we, in terms of everyone got a dry tour this afternoon, so goodness for that. I think the first one for me was that graph that Drew put up about the funding for parks through the National Lottery Heritage Fund, you know, and where we can go next in terms of making sure that trend doesn't continue and that we get that kind of funding back into parks. Clearly it's really dropped off in the last couple of years. The real lack of green heritage awards across the region was obviously a real low, and how do we get that from 11, you know, a tiny percentage of all the green flags out there back up. Clearly a lot of those green flag sites will also be heritage sites of some sort. We heard from Jennifer talking to us about what heritage, and from Paul about what that heritage might consist of. And I think also from our own research report, which I mentioned earlier, just where there are obviously issues within the sector as a whole around resources, expertise and engagement and what we can do. So I guess the question moving on from all of those is what can we in Midlands Parks Forum, as this network with you out there, do to improve on that? You know, is it about resource and expertise? Is it about capacity? And we'd really like to hear from people about how we can support them and work with our partners here in the room today, whether that's the Lottery, Green Flag, Historic England and the LI, about what we can do moving forward to build that capacity, build that expertise within the sector, and make sure that we do approach those issues in the future and get that engagement with local authorities and with yourselves back up again.
Yeah, so there is a lot of experience still in the Midlands region. So yeah, please come along to our forums in the future. Get in touch with Alison, she's there, you know, part-time, but she is there. And yeah, lots and lots of opportunities to really grow the Midlands Forum, which we want to do. And to work with others as well, working with the Landscape Institute, as we have over the last couple of years, Heritage England, and the Department for Levelling Up and Housing and Communities. So the future, you know, some great opportunities for us as a forum. And we even started talking about, you know, the possibility of working with the National Lottery on something about the Future Parks Accelerator. So, you know, there's opportunities there if you want to discuss that in the future with us, Bro. So thanks everybody for attending, and I hope you have safe journeys home.